Welcome to TriVice, the purpose-designed referral, triage and advice app. We hope that this app will make the referral process easier. You should use it when considering referring patients with traumatic injuries to the plastic surgical service at the Birmingham Women's and Children's Hospital. Once you download the app to your phone from App Store or Google Play Store, you will be asked to register. Use your NHS Mail username and create a password. You will need an authentication code to activate your account. This will be sent to your NHS Mail. Please check your spam folder as well. The mail will be sent from the TriVice app, auto-generated. There's also a web-based application with the same features if you find that more convenient. You will need to read and agree to the terms and conditions. There's a user policy including contact details for help. When you log in, the dashboard will show how to create a referral with the option to select plastic surgery. Once you click on it, you will be notified that taking pictures with your device is advisable. The pictures once taken will not be stored on your device. You will be guided through the input relevant patient details. It is crucial that all information is correct. You will be slowly guided through a number of important clinical questions which determine the pathway. If the patient objects to the use of the app, it will be your responsibility to contact BWC and discuss means of transferring clinically important data. You may contact the on-call team at BWC if the condition for which you want to refer the patient is not included in the pathways on the app. Once all information has been submitted, you will be asked to submit and upload images. The patient needs to be asked and the usage consent confirmed. In case patients do not agree with usage of images, the referring clinician will have to make a decision how to proceed, as the BWC team relies on precise information for adequate assessment and decision-making. In case photos cannot be taken, you should describe the injury in as much detail as possible in the additional comments box. Once submitted, the advice will be either to treat the patient in your own unit, send the patient to BWC next day for assessment and treatment, or, in case of urgent situations, as determined by the pathway, to contact the on-call team to discuss. In the event of an urgent case, you will be advised to speak to the BWC on-call team to discuss your patient and agree further action. Sometimes the BWC team is busy, but they will call you back once they are able to. If you have not been able to establish contact and the patient suffers a limb or life-threatening injury, you are advised to contact the BWC ED team for discussion and transfer. This would also be applicable if the BWC clinician has not contacted you after 60 minutes of case submission, if the advice was to contact the on-call plastics team at BWC. TriVice will send a notification once the case has been accepted by BWC. In other cases, TriVice will advise to send the patient to BWC the next day, or if after midnight, the same day for assessment and potentially surgery. The BWC clinician might not review the electronic referral immediately, but will contact the family and yourself in case decisions change or need further information by 8 a.m. at the latest. In case BWC on call need to change decision, they will call you to discuss what the best options are for the patient. The dashboard will indicate which cases still need to be reviewed by the BWC plastic surgical on-call team. They are a summary of urgent and semi-urgent cases. Now let's take a look at the cases that still need to be reviewed by BWC. In case of next day referrals, it may take some time for the BWC clinician to review and accept the referral. In case of urgent cases, you might have contacted the ED team and sent the patient to ED at BWC. The dashboard will indicate the referrals which have been accepted or have yet to be reviewed and accepted. In case referrals are not accepted, it is the responsibility of the BWC clinician to call you and discuss with you how to proceed. Once the BWC clinician has reviewed and agreed either by having spoken to you about immediate referrals or having accepted semi-urgent referrals, the cases will be transferred into the blue box Referral Accepted. You can view the details of any referral by clicking on the Patient Details form. When you open a case, the row of tabs below the short summary allows navigation to access patient details captured. Information tab provides background information on infective or communicable diseases, including COVID status, safeguarding concerns, and free text, additional information provided by the referrer. The Injury tab shows the answers to questions posed in the embedded clinical pathway that the app uses to triage referrals. Images tab holds pictures or videos that have been uploaded. The Referrer tab will be your own details, which can be seen by the on-call team at BWC. The Action tab will show you a summary of the referral with a suggested action and potential notes and short communications from the BWC team to you. The Incomplete tab refers to patients which you have started to input but not yet completed. The BWC team will not be able to see any information unless the pathway has been fully completed and a recommendation is generated. The green box, Treat in-house, refers to cases where the advice given is to treat the patient in your own unit. There are some leaflets attached which might be useful, but should always be adapted to the individual situation of the patient. The ultimate decision and responsibility in how to treat the patient lies with you, the clinician seeing the patient. If you're not satisfied with the triaging decision, you may always contact the on-call team at BWC. Also, you may contact the on-call team at BWC if the condition for which you want to refer the patient is not included in the pathways on the app. Clicking on the three dots at the right-hand top corner reveals a shortcut menu. We hope that this short introduction was helpful. In case of any clinical concerns, call the BWC on-call team. Email Capri Health. The email address is support@caprihealthcare.co.uk.